Hello. How are you? Hi. I wasn't sure if I was on or not. Oh, I got yogurt on my boobs. Great start, right? So, hi, it's Cass Decosta. This is Decosta Daily. Um, I don't normally go live, but I was compelled. I had to. It's been an emotional morning. Today is Friday, May 28th, I believe, 2020. We are I wrote America is coming at the seams because it literally is. We are in a time I thought would never come in my lifetime. I was born in 1970. And that was a tumultuous time. It was a very tumultuous time. It was deep in the middle of Vietnam. Um, During my high school years, we had Iraq. But this time the war is here. It's here. It's in our streets. It's in our homes. It's in our families. I'm going to try not to cry. It's everywhere. And Donald Trump has literally divided us on so many levels I didn't even think it was possible. And my heart is heavy. It's heavy. I am half white and half black. So I've seen both sides of racism. I've had moments of racial bias from white people, and I've had moments of racial bias from black people. With that said, at no time did I ever imagine that a black man would be killed in broad daylight by a cop while other cops stood by and watched. And never did I ever imagine that a president, a leader, would condone that behavior and or endorse it. The climate of this country is being exacerbated and gaslit and blown up exponentially by our president. If you know me in real life, you know I am not a Donald Trump supporter. I thought from the very second he announced that this was going to be a train wreck, that he was highly unqualified and the absolute wrong person to be given that much power. I live in New York, so I am well aware of the kind of person that Donald Trump is. But this George Floyd thing is a gigantic mega microscope up against the racism and the racial equality that exists in this country. It's always been there. We cannot blame, it's probably the only thing we can't blame him for, but we cannot blame Donald Trump for the racism. He is literally a product of a mindset that has been around for a very, very, very long time. 2 or 3 generations at least. Hundreds of years, maybe even 1,000. You know what I mean? Racism goes back deep. Marginalization religious oppression. They go back deep. But what Donald Trump did, which he is responsible for, is take all the progress that was made by electing a African American, and I don't even like that phrase, African American. We're American. If you're black, you're brown, you're white, you're yellow, you're pale, you're dark, you live here, you have the right to make money, vote, procreate, drive a car, buy a house inside this country, you are American. Okay? So what Donald Trump did was take all the progress we made as a society in electing a black man as president. He took all that progress and killed it. Wiped it away. Wiped it away. God. In 3 years. So he took hundreds of years of progress and killed it in 3 years. So today I'm sad. I'm sad for us. We have lost something fundamental. We are not only going backwards at warp speed, but we are going to destroy each other in the process if we don't get a handle on this. He is laying groundwork to steal our next election. He is laying groundwork to take our rights away. I am scared. You know, when you grow up as a black person of any shade in this country, you're always on guard. I live on guard, always. Ever since I was a little girl. But now I live in fear. Now I live in straight fear. Because there doesn't seem to be a threshold. There doesn't seem to be a barrier line anymore. And it's just a matter of time before any shade other than white, I mean any shade, will be a problem. And that means any shade Italian, any shade Arabic, any shade Sri Lankan, any shade Indian, American Indian, regular Indian, Spanish, Portuguese, any shade will be in danger here in the United States if we don't get control of this. And it's clear Donald Trump's not going to help us do that. You know, in a normal time, and it seems like normal is so far away, in a normal time, the president would get on the television and he would say something soothing and reassuring and logical, you know, and he would make us feel better. He would give us hope. He would make us feel like we can come out the other side. And I'm scared we're never going to have that again. I'm scared we're going to go so far into the darkness there will be no bringing us back. I'm scared for my grandchildren who aren't born yet. I'm scared for my godson. I'm scared for my son-in-law. I'm scared for my best friend. These men are in danger now. in their country, in their home, where they were born, where they have rights. I'm scared for them. I'm scared for them to go in their car. I'm scared for them to go food shopping. I'm scared for them to go for a morning jog. And what do you do? What do you do with that fear? Where do you put it? How do you balance it out? Like, where do you find the hope from? If the president is going to get on the television and condone this behavior, if the president is going to get on the television and be blatantly racist, where do you find hope? Where? Where do you find peace? Where do you find pride in your country? Am I not American because I don't want to celebrate the Confederate flag? Am I not American because I don't want to see my son on national television being killed by a policeman next to a car while his coworkers watch? Am I not American because I think it's crazy that a bunch of men with rifles could go into a state capitol and literally threaten the governor? But my fellow citizens cannot protest a senseless death at the hands of a police officer who is supposed to be protecting us? Am I not American because this upsets me? Tell me. Tell me. Where are we supposed to go from here? One of the most amazing businessmen and marketers and leaders that I know in my world, in my online marketing world, could not even do a training this morning because our hearts are heavy. Our hearts are heavy. We cannot take anymore. We've had enough. Enough is enough. So I'm on here and I'm talking. I don't know that anybody's even listening. But somehow just to get it off my chest feels better. Just to get it off my chest feels that at 10 a.m. at 10 a.m. on May 28th or 29th of 2020, when my heart is already heavy, that I could put it somewhere. I want us all to have great lives. You know? I want us all to be prosperous and have love and laughter and great family dinners and picnics and days at the beach. I want us all to have success and good health. I want to see hundreds of families do better in 2021 than they did this year. I want to see us come together. I want to see us come together. I want to see us remember who we are. Remember what we are capable of. Remember what what the whole damn thing is built on. Truth and justice and the dream of freedom and prosperity. That's what America is. We are not this ugly place. We are not this ugly place. If you pray, then pray. If you light incense and chant, then chant. If you write, then write. Do whatever it is that you do to bring goodness and joy and positive vibrations into your world. Do it today, now. Do it for the love of your friends, for your family, for your sons and brothers and fathers and nephews. Do it for every single person that you love and every good thing that is your home and your country. Do it. Because we need to work together. We need to band together. We need to lock arms together. We need to stand together. We need to stand together. I don't really have anything else more important or more pivotal and amazing to say than that. And I wish I could stop crying, but my heart is breaking for us. It's breaking for us. And it's on me to dig out the happiness and dig out some hope. It's going to be a deep dive. It's going to be a deep struggle. It is. It is. It is. I guess the only other thing I have to say is vote blue. Vote blue like your life depends on it, man. I don't care if you agree with Biden or you think he dresses funny. It doesn't even matter at this point. What matters is that we remove Trump from office. There is no going up unless we get rid of him. So vote blue. Vote blue across the board, down the line, in every box. Vote blue. We need to remove all of them. We need to literally wipe the slate clean and start again. This goes way beyond draining a swamp. This is total demolition and reconstruction. You know, when a developer buys a house, the first thing they do is demo the entire inside. And then they rebuild it from the ground up. And when they do that, the house looks better. It looks beautiful. It looks stronger. It looks nicer. It looks neater. It looks beautiful. Right? And doing that changes the value of the house. It's still really the same house. But updating the systems and giving it a fresh construction on the inside changes the value of the house. It makes the house go up. And that's what we need to do today. And every day between now and November 23rd. We need to demo and change the value of the house. So, that said, I'm Decosta. And I wish you a good day. I think I'm just going to start going live on YouTube. I think I'm going to fuck